I'm Mike Dimas, and this is Pinball Shenanigans. Alright, welcome back. Part 8. This is basically where I left off. I haven't done anything yet, but I printed off a switch matrix because I thought maybe, just maybe, the issues I was having where it wasn't recognizing the balls in the trough might have been a switch matrix issue, but you can see ball trough 1, 2, 3. They're only tied into the out hole, right return lane and right out lane. So those do not tie into the stand-up targets, which are, where are they? Oh, I see number 47 left stand-up, number 48 right stand-up. Anyway, I'll keep that printed off. I'm sure I'll be using it. How does everything look today? Did I should look at photos to see if this is actually supposed to be green fading into blue. Because it would seem weird that it would be that green there, but not over here, although this is almost a little bit green. Anyway, again, I'm going to color match this red better so it doesn't look pink. Because in hindsight, it looks better without the Mylar, but I need to touch it up. It looks kind of meh overall. But also, oh look, what I found, 23-800, which is what was in here. Now you don't want to trust that for sure, but this is also a 23-800, so I'm going to assume it's correct, but I will check the manual first before I install that. But hey, look at the burn mark in the wood after I cleaned everything up. Wow, that fried the Playfield wood. Pretty toasty, huh? Holy shite. Okay, and what else? Okay, check this out. I haven't gone looking yet, but bin of switches. I thought there's a chance I might have a couple switches. I did look briefly. I didn't like fondle through the bin yet, but on the very top, look what I did see myself. Boom! Brand new orange target for the right. So, yep, that one's getting replaced. Oh, the foam is black. On the other switches, it's gray. So, oh well, I can live with that. Let's see if we have any other switches in here. Save me from ordering them. I have a feeling that I might have a red one. No, that's no good. Here, let's... Oh, look at this nice blue one, brand new, but I don't need blue. I don't need blue circle. That is no good. On-off switch, but that isn't going to work because I think there's 4 lugs on the one that's in there that got replaced. Remember in one of the other videos, someone had replaced the power switch. Oh, look at that. Hey, that has 4 lugs. So, someone replaced the power switch, but it, like, this thing doesn't really fit over top of it. Like, look at this thing. This is probably the correct size, so I'm going to replace that with this. Nice find. Then, obviously I'll tighten that up because it's loose. Probably missing this O-ring on the other side. And then this will actually fit over top. So boom, there's a nice find. Now let's go see if I have any more switches that'll work. Okay, nice clear targets. That's firepower kit. Okay, I'm just trying to get rid of the bulky crap off the top so I can actually see. Just a little bit of everything in here. Another power switch. Used yellow. Oh, nice. These are good to have. Optos. Gotta remember, it's hard to remember everything you have in stock. You know? So, it's good to go through your stuff every once in a while. White? Oh, did I need white? Was one white? I think it's yellow, yellow, red. Ooh, that's too bad. I'm gonna put it there just for fun. Here's yellow. Oh no. Wait. It almost looks like it was circle. And then someone cut it? Why is there a little bit of... It's just not perfect. But... Yeah, look at that. There's some solder on the lugs. So... This might have been a full circle and then someone trimmed it down. Or something. I don't know. There's a little solder on it, but it doesn't look used. So... That might just work, you know. Compare it to the white one. Yeah, maybe it's just fine. Okay, well. I want to make sure my two yellows match, though. Okay, so... Oh, there's a smart switch. Don't need that. Okay, what else do I need? I need, like, a circular white. Here we go. Except, not going to use that. No. I just want to look for the new stuff. New. Oh, look at these targets. Interesting. I thought I had a red one. Maybe you know, I have a feeling someone asked me for a red. And I think I might have sold it to them. Or traded it, or gave it away. Only to find that I could have used it. That's the thing about selling these parts, is that you never know if you're going to need it. Such a nice white target there. Blue? That's new too. Huh. Too bad, too bad. I gotta go with the correct colors. I'm not going to mess with that. Oh, another weird orange one. Here's red circle. Oh, that's a smart switch too, I think. Okay. Alright, enough messing around in here. So, I might have got one yellow and one orange out of the deal. But just because of symmetry, I might want to order two new yellows and just make sure that they're the same shade of yellow. I don't want one looking different than the other. Wait. Oh, look at this. See what I mean? Look at that. There's an example right there. Two yellows, two different shades. So I'll just save those ones for another day. And I will use that. Yep, that's what I think I'll do. And that's the one, the orange is the one that I was thinking I might not even replace, but... So my bin didn't yield as much results as I thought it might have. There's the yellow one that looks like it was cut down. I thought I remember seeing one of those in there. Okay. Enough messing with that. So... Now, I'm going to just go back to cleaning the playfield. One tedious section at a time. Remove all this crap. Take a look at all this nasty here. This will be the before of this zone. All this crust and dust in the orange. All that. So... Once I'm finished with that, I will show you the after. Alright, I've been plugging away for probably at least an hour, so I think it's about time for an update. This is the out-hole kicker. And we removed it, disassembled it, going to reassemble it with a new coil sleeve. That guy goes there. So that's going to get installed shortly. And here's the progress I have been making on the playfield. So basically I've been, just this whole corner here is all I've been really working on. So you can see this is the area I'm working on now. Cleaned up the ball rails, the shooter lane, the slingshot area, all the out lane and in lane zone. All these posts I removed. Next I'm gonna probably install this switch here. Oh, I didn't show you this yet, did I? Here's the new coil. Boom. Do kind of pull on the spring there to make it a little more retractable. But that looks pretty, doesn't it? And check out the old sleeve. Whoa, that was major. Totally major. Basically a fire almost. You know where that goes. Zing. So, yeah, it's gonna go in there. Just like that. Boom, perfect fit. Oh, and I polished, I removed this guy and polished it up with my quad zero action. Nice and shiny. And I'll be doing the same. There's one of those gates on the other side as well. So it's coming along. Here's the old sleeve for the ball kicker. Ooh, I think it might be a little wet. Yeah, it's wet. So either I got it wet while cleaning or somebody tried to lube it at one point. I'm not quite sure. I don't know if it's wet, water wet, or wet, greasy wet. I can't really tell at the moment. But, oh yeah, I was gonna cut my nails. Then I'm like, wait. Last night I'm thinking, oh, I really gotta cut my nails. They're just getting too long, but I need them for mylar edges. So I did not cut them, and they are coming in handy for my little mylar edges. Yeah, that's pretty darn tedious, but obviously I still have to vacuum up the playfield when I'm done. I haven't even touched the center yet, and then Novus 2 it up. That'll shine her right up. So, you know, I'd say maybe another hour on the main playfield and then maybe another hour on the 6 pop bumpers to clean them up. So in a couple hours I could actually start potentially repopulating some of the smaller parts and pieces. That's kind of exciting, so we shall see. Okay, I think I might be done cleaning the playfield. I'll probably see stuff now that I've said that. But let's take a look. So that's all been cleaned up. Trough, those have been removed. That's been rebuilt. Both guys also have new coil sleeves, of course. And yep, just pretty much literally think I cleaned every square millimeter of this game. Let's pan around and see how she looks. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna probably end up doing some black, maybe red touch-ups around the spinny wheels, but I'm going to do a color match red first before I do that, because I'm not happy with my upper color matches on the red up there. But I polished and installed the other one-way gate. Now we have 2. Oh, I did remove another little piece of mylar right here, because there was getting some dirt under there, but that's all happy now. Oh, and look, I installed that brand new switch. Check it out. Psych! That is the original one with the new backing foam. I was looking at it and it is in really good shape, so there was really no reason to change it. So that guy's been installed, and just saved the new one for another machine. Here's a trivia for you. What other machine uses a round stand-up target like that? Maybe Comet or Hurricane, or I do not know really. Actually, I'm just guessing. Okay, so I actually just cleaned up the pop bumpers. You know, I used some magic eraser, rubbing alcohol, cloth. I got the top of the skirts, bottom of the skirts, under the skirts. I got the bodies. I cleaned the ring and rod assemblies. I'll probably, I did vacuum the playfield once, but I usually do it multiple times by the time all is said and done. I still have to adjust and clean the spinner because I'm not really thrilled with the way it's sitting right now. It's kind of leaning a little bit forward, and I gotta lube it. So that's working on mechanics. I'm not really doing mechanics right now. We're doing cosmetics, so that's kind of later. Yeah, so top pop bumpers, they're cleaned up. You know, polish up some of the metals. That's the other thing, is maybe some of these metal rails could use a little polishing off to take a closer look. Oh, and I also just gave the inner sides a decent cleaning as well. They were pretty dirty. They'll only come so clean, but it's a little better. And yeah, so I think it's looking pretty darn good all in all. Pretty happy with it. It's not perfect, of course, but for what is it, 1991? Is it 91? Oh, by the way, 89. Okay. This is number 574 serial number, so it's pretty early in the run. Don't know what that means. Maybe that's why there's a few little red boards underneath, but yeah, so what is that, 30 years? Yeah, so for 30 years and lots of play, top side's gonna come along just nicely. So I guess the next thing I have to do is determine if I think I can clean these well enough that I'll be happy with them, or if I should get all new ones. But there's, like, look how kind of clean that is compared to some of them. And they might have a little bit of chips going on the bottom. So, but I do believe all these double ones are the exact same height. So if I just remove them all, like so, and just leave the hardware here, then I can't screw up where they go back, and then I can maybe soak these for a while and see how clean I can get them. Because, you know, let's see, there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 3, 4, 5, 6, so it'd probably end up being about 40 bucks all said and done, which isn't too bad. But then that means I also have to wait like a month by the time I place my order and get it in the mail from the US of A. I could already be populating some stuff, which is more exciting. So I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna soak all these guys and just see how clean I can get them. There's like some here with, you know, rubber still friggin' petrified to them. I've dealt with these before. They usually come off okay, so I'm sure it'll be fine. I'll just make sure that they all have the same height so I don't screw that up. You put one wrong height one somewhere, that means you put a wrong height one somewhere else, which means that once you start building up the whole playfield, it really can actually screw something up if something's just the wrong pitch or angle or height. Just by an eighth, it can screw stuff up, so you gotta be careful about that. So I'm gonna go clean some posts, I guess. I'll check in a bit. There's 25 of them, and they're all going for a bath. And then there's just 2 of the normal style posts. I think I have new ones of those. I'm just gonna pop new ones in there. But these guys are going swimming. Alright, these guys are taking their bath. Oh, yeah, I got bleach in there and then some dish soap. See what happens. Already looks better already, but let them soak for a while. Wipe the bleach off my hand. And alright, so what have I done since Oh yeah, so just actually not much. I just installed basically all the metal rails that I had removed. I polished them up first with my Quad Zero steel wool. So that guy, I did. That guy. That guy. That guy. And that guy. So they cleaned up nice. I did have to Dremel off this edge here. The ball looked like it was beaten on it, and so right here was kind of bowed out a bit. So I Dremeled it. It's nice and smooth now, and then polished her up. So that's good to go. So before I start populating anything else, I think the next mission will be to see if I can touch up the reds. I think that'll be the next thing, is Playfield touch-ups. A little bit of red, a little bit of black, and that's really it. Well, actually maybe a little bit around the saucers, but the Cliffies will probably cover all of that. Oh, so note to self, when I remove this to get it fixed, do not reinstall it until the Cliffy is in place. You want to place any bets on whether I actually remember that or not? Well, stay tuned and find out. So that'll be the end of the Whirlwind action tonight. I'm probably going to go over to Ray's place. I don't know if you remember in a previous episode, he borrowed my No Good Gophers back trough right here and gave it to Kevin Graisley, who made an almost perfect replica. So he's installed that and says his No Good Gophers is back to action. So I might pop over there and play some No Good Gophers and whatever else we decide. Oh yeah, I also installed this guy too. So I polished up the top, and then with magic eraser, rubbing alcohol, get that blue nub nice and clean. So yeah, that's ready for action. Alright, cool. Well, we'll see you guys on the next one.